Hey guys, it's Shaz here. Sunday, February 23rd. So just a real quick video. I don't have a whole lot to say as far as, prepping or anything like that. I don't want to report on the news of the day just because there's so much of that out there. Um, this weekend I feel like things turned. I don't mean that in a fear mongering way. I just feel like things feel a little bit different. Um, I feel like the CDC and the World Health Organization is kind of starting to lay the groundwork for admitting that this is a pandemic. Um, Most concerning to me is that I guess I always thought that if something like this happened, that with modern day communications, internet, YouTube, all that stuff, that it would be impossible for governments to kind of keep it secret or hide. And the fact that I'm just constantly second guessing myself, is this real? Is this not real? Starting to drive me a little bit nuts. I'll be totally honest with you. Most of you don't know me, but I'm a pretty even keeled, normal guy. Again, I'm a prepper, so I've always tried to maintain a readiness in case something happened, but never knowing what would that be like if it happened. You can watch movies and read books, but nothing prepares you for like the actual event. So like I'm thinking, is this just a bad case? It's not a bad case of the flu, but part of me starts thinking, is it a bad case of the flu? And that we're just hearing about every single death. It's hypersensitive. Maybe it's highly contagious, but that the mortality rate isn't that much more than the flu. You can see different people's charts that they put out there, and depending on who you ask and what you watch, it can kind of skew your opinion. And part of me is thinking, like, if we were actually concerned about our well-being and the well-being of our children, we wouldn't be sending them to school, right? Like, if the government was really concerned about our kids and the potential for this pandemic to just have outbreaks all over the country, clusters, if you will, we wouldn't be sending kids to school, right? Like, we're not going to put our kids there because that's like where everybody's gonna get. It's like sticking them all on the Diamond Princess, right? We already know what happens when you have somebody who's not contained. We wouldn't do that to our kids, right? Like, I guess I'm asking because part of me is like, oh, am I going to be the crazy dad that pulls my kids out of school because I'm afraid? And I don't even know if my own wife would be on board with that, or if we would argue. Like, am I going to be that crazy person who pulls them out? Because I'm starting to get the feeling like by the time they tell us to pull them out, it will be too late. I just really, really, genuinely, wholeheartedly wish that I knew what the hell is actually going on, and to what level of concern, or what level of concern should I have. I don't know. I'm just really starting to get a little pissed off, frankly, that it's not just cut and dry. Like, hey guys, we are the CDC. We're the World Health Organization. We just need to put on our seatbelts, guys. We don't have all the answers, but everybody should be prepared because we just don't have the answers. Or would they not say that because they know if they said that, everybody would flip out, everybody would run to the stores, everybody would clear the shelves, and we would have panic because people wouldn't go to work. And if people go to work, the money stops flowing. Period. And is that what this is all about? It's just money. It is really hard for me to believe that it can just be about money, but I'm starting to like feel like it might, and that really aggravates me because I served this country, and I served this country, I guess, feeling like I was putting into it kind of what I expected to get out of it. Like, I gave it my all when I was in. Those of you who know me know that I didn't screw around. And yeah, I was in the Coast Guard. I wasn't out, in Fallujah. But we had our own mission here. We saved lives. We put our lives at risk. And I did that because I'm like, man, I love my country. We're taught from a young age, patriotism. And like the thought of my country, my government not looking out for my best interest just really is hard. I guess it's kind of hard to take because right now this all feels real. And I feel like I don't have all the answers, and I've got a lot. I don't want to say I have a lot to risk. I've got a business. Like, I can't just stop going there, right? Because the reality is, that's my money. And is that what the government thinks? Like, oh, it's our money, so we can't stop all this because we need that money. We need those tax dollars to fund everybody who works for us. Because I'm having that same thought, I guess. Man, I am so looking for anybody who can give me like a good, valid, straightforward answer to the best of their ability. Somebody qualified. I'm not talking like all of us who guess. I want this video to somehow get out there, and somebody, if this is real, be the Edward Snowden. Give us the information. I guess I'm asking because so many people want to know. We can get this video out and somebody can respond to us with some legit info that we can use our brains to decide if we believe it. Okay, that's it. That was a rant. Sorry if I sound like an idiot, but just a little frustrated, I guess. So, hope you guys all have a good night. Be safe.